Hello everyone. Before we get into this episode, just want to give you like a little heads up of everything that you're about to see. This wasn't supposed to be a podcast whatsoever. We weren't intending to do a podcast. I was actually supposed to be a translator for my friend Nick over at MMAKid_network on Instagram. Go follow that. But instead of doing so and translating for him for a interview for Montserrat Conejo Ruiz, she never showed up to the interview, so we were like, okay, let's just keep talking, I guess. And that's basically what it was. It wasn't trying to be a podcast. It wasn't trying to give you guys entertainment. It was just simply me and him talking while we were waiting for this interview to happen that never happened. But hopefully we get that interview going later on. Montserrat, I don't know what happened, but still have some questions ready for you. But yeah, that's just the heads up before the episode starts, just in case you guys are wondering what's going on in the video. But yeah, if you guys want to listen to our conversation, here we go. It's about to start. Hope you guys enjoy. Kickback Podcast. Like and subscribe.
Hop out, I'm the flyest motherfucker at the kickback. Not a competition, little boy with a wrist that. Need me in the bathroom, I don't want to chit chat. Cheating on a boyfriend, heard he got a six-pack. I don't got a six-pack, thought I should address that.
Started off using Streamlabs OBS first, and then afterwards I switched over to OBS. I had to merge everything. It was a pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm. What kind of camera are you using?
Right here. See it?
Mm-hmm.
My cat.
Oh yeah.
She's about to do something, and I don't know what it is. But as for the camera, I have a camera. It's by the brand Nexigo. Pretty cheap camera. It's like $60.
Oh, really? It's
yeah,
so nice.
It's 1080p, 60 FPS, so it's like, you know, nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be limited on OBS, but I don't. Or not on OBS, on Zoom, but I don't know.
Do you think this one's good or no?
Your webcam?
Yeah, I haven't made any adjustments.
No, your webcam looks great. The only thing you need to start working on, and you'll see like a huge difference in it too, is lighting. The lighting is what makes the huge difference in everything. Like this, I just have one studio light right there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like set it up nice, trust me, there's a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I wonder if I turn this one on. What if I turn that one on and then lower it? Good question. The only thing I don't like about this camera, no, I'll just turn it off. The only thing I don't like about this camera is that it has like a little bit of a glare. It looks kind of fuzzy around some edges.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I turn on the light right now, you'll see it like around Gohan, like right here.
Yeah.
And around my finger, around the white. It's
Mm-hmm.
just, I don't know. It looks really weird. I don't know why it's like that. But hey, tried it out. $60. Pretty cool upgrade from my old camera.
Mm-hmm.
I had a 720p camera before this one from Logitech.
Oh yeah, I have that one. I have that one too. It's right here.
Yeah, it was kind of like that one. Mine is... Oh, is it in there? I think it might be right there. Yeah, it's right here, actually. Let's go. The old webcam. And I used to use... Once I got this one, I used this one as like a hand cam while I was streaming and playing video games at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have this one on top of my monitor, just facing down on my floor mat, and then that one as my main webcam.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro. We used to go crazy in freaking Call of Duty. I want to start playing video games. Do you play video games?
Yeah, I play. The only two games I really play is Rainbow Six Siege and UFC 4.
Ooh, nice.
What about you?
Nah, bro. I don't play any more video games. I want to start playing again, but it's just something that you really have to fit into your schedule, you know?
Yeah.
And to make money off of it too, like that's kind of hard later on.
It's pretty hard.
There's a lot of competition. But we'll get there, right?
Yeah.
What did she say? What did Montserrat say?
She didn't read it yet. So if she takes a long time, we might have to restart. Like same information. I'll just end it and then do it again because there's a limit.
Oh, when it's more than 2 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 120 minutes or something. No?
40.
40?
Yeah, it's pretty low. It's pretty bad.
Unless you like buy the full version or something like
Yeah.
that, huh? Damn, they really found out how. The other way. Just going like this on the blanket and sucking on it. You're getting comfortable? Is that a Hamza pop figure in the back? Yeah, right?
Oh, it's Habib.
A Hamza. Habib, yeah, I meant to say Habib too.
And then my friend just gave me this one for my birthday. It's Connor.
Nice. Yeah, bro. I'm setting up. Okay. So over here in the darkness, there's a new. I don't know, bro. I was feeling like mentally like negative. I wasn't feeling too good. Not good vibes at all. So I was like, you know what?
Hmm.
I'm gonna go out for a walk and like breathe it out. And then
Hmm.
eventually I start running. It was already like 10 at night. I
Yeah.
was like, I'm gonna take a quick lap. And I went around. And as I'm going around the block, I turn the corner and there's exactly what I was looking for. So under my TV, I have a little coffee table thing, but I'm using it as a TV stand. I had it as a coffee
Hmm.
table before. I'm like, dang, I either gotta get a new coffee table or I gotta get a new TV stand. And I'm running and I see and I stop and I see a huge brand new TV stand right there
Oh
in
wow.
the driveway of somebody and it said free. I
Uh-huh.
was like, no way. So
Hmm.
over there I have a TV stand. I'm gonna put this one in the middle and then right here we can all sit and talk. That chair's available with a microphone too. The barber
Hmm.
chair. I have lights there. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
That's
Are you
great.
you ready for this weekend?
This weekend, yeah, I'm ready. I got some big bets in place. Some of these fights, in my opinion, are not fair.
What are your predictions for the last 3 fights?
All
Start
right,
off.
so Glover Teixeira is like a plus 110.
Uh-huh.
I just wait,
I'm
do you
I,
think
I'm going Glover, bro. I'm a believer in my boy Glover.
we should record this for some content?
I've been recording once I started the call.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyways, but back to what I was saying, yeah, I mean Glover, he didn't win against Yuri, but we kind of saw what he did to such an amazing striker. He
No,
could do it again. Like,
yeah, he really could. And it's not that he didn't win. It's just that he kept messing up. He kept doing something that it didn't work.
mhm.
Every time he was just about to finish, I was like, bro, finish, finish, finish. I think he pulled guard or something.
Yeah, yeah. But like Yuri is, I think he's a much better striker than Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill's great, but I think Yuri's just better.
Uh-huh.
And for Glover to do that to Yuri, he could easily do it again. And he's an underdog. So I mean, I put some money on him, 100%.
Yeah, and then he's a 43-year-old man in the UFC. Like, how could you not
Mhm.
support that?
Yeah.
But hey, you never know. Jamal Hill might surprise us.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well,
And
either of them will surprise us, to be honest with you. It's gonna be
mhm.
a good one.
And then I bet money on Gilbert Burns. I see him rolling through Neil Magny like easily.
Rolling through Neil. Yeah, I go for Gilbert.
Mhm.
Freaking love Gilbert, bro. He's so cool.
Yeah, I don't see anything that Neil Magny's going to do. He's not going to knock him out, and he's not going to dominate on the feet, and he's most definitely not. He's going to have a lot of trouble with Gilbert Burns wrestling and jiu-jitsu.
I just feel like Gilbert Burns has too many weapons in his arsenal, like too many techniques, maneuvers, and compared to Neil Magny, I feel like he's gonna outpoint him.
Yeah, we saw
Or outsmart him.
Shavkat versus Neil Magny, and Shavkat just held him down the whole entire time, and then submitted him, right? So Burns can easily do the same thing.
No, for sure. We gotta get Shavkat versus Hamza.
Oh
We
yeah,
need it. We need that.
that's a crazy fight.
Either that or Hamza versus Kobe. One of those
Mhm.
two I'll be happy with.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Shavkat this year. That's gonna like actually be an insane run.
He's just a very exciting fighter, to be honest with you. Not very
Yeah.
like talked about as much compared to some of the other ones, but he's getting that rise for sure.
Yeah, I feel like he's more low key, but he can knock you out and submit you, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, if he can handle you both on the stand up and on the ground game, he's
Mhm.
definitely a threat to everybody.
Yeah,
You
and
ready?
then what? Sorry,
Oh
what
wait,
was
you
it?
were saying go, keep on.
I was gonna say I was gonna move on to another fight.
Go for it.
Jessica Andrade, I put some money on versus Lauren Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
I just the only way Lauren Murphy is gonna win this is by maybe taking her down and hoping to do something there, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Jessica Andrade has an excellent ground game and even better striking. I think she definitely has the potential to knock her out.
Yeah, I see it too. But who knows, man? Who knows?
Yeah.
What about Brendan Moreno versus Davidson Figueroa #4? First time ever.
The only bet that I did for that fight was under 4.5 rounds. The reason is they fought each other 3 times. I think one of them has developed or like seen a hole. Like they have a lot of fight
Yeah.
footage. I think one of them is gonna find a hole and finish the other.
No, and the last fight was super, super close.
Mhm.
Like, okay, so first one, tie. Second one, Brandon Moreno won.
Yeah,
Third one, Davis had won, but again, super, super close.
yeah.
Some people may even say, oh, no, Brandon actually took that one, you
Mhm.
know? So who knows? It could be 1-1 or it could be 2-0
Mhm.
out of the three.
Yeah.
So who
But
knows? Number 4.
also the first one though, I feel like Davidson Figueiredo, I feel like he won that. Without the point subtraction, he
Yeah.
was doing pretty well.
Yeah. He was
And
doing really
it's
well. Me and my dad were watching it again.
yeah, and then especially they were saying how the night before he
Uh-huh.
was in the hospital until like I don't know 1 a.m. or something like that with a stomach issue. So in my mind for the second fight, I was like, if he can put on that performance with all that struggle and not enough sleep and like stomach issue is a huge deal.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how he went out and performed like that the next day. If he can do that, I feel like the second time he's going to finish him. I was wrong, but I think Davidson Figueiredo is a monster.
They're very I feel like they were just meant to challenge each other the entire time.
Yeah.
You know? They're just go hand in hand. It's gonna be an interesting fight, all three of them.
Mhm.
And it's one of those fights that you you can't tell right away who's going to win it. Like, you can't be for sure about it.
Yeah, for sure. It's a hard fight.
It is. All three of them are, to be honest. Oh, I think maybe for Gilbert Burns, mm, I'm favoring a lot more Gilbert Burns. I'm being more confident with that fight. But the
Oh yeah.
last two, I don't know. I don't know. She said
What
anything yet?
else? No. This is active 11 minutes ago.
For sure. What's it called? I was working right now. I was working over there at Best Buy,
Mm-hmm.
and we had an inventory load. So basically, we had to like haul everything out of the truck and put it into the warehouse. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh shit, and it's like 3:30. I'm like, for sure, I'll get out by 4.
Uh-huh.
And I'm working, hauling ass, pulling out pallets, moving big ass dishwashers, and then I look at my time. I'm like, wait, out of breath. What time is it? And I look, 4:20. I'm like, oh shit. So I started busting it over here.
Uh-huh.
And I made it like 4:40. So I was like, cool, I got time. Made myself a coffee.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm chilling.
That's good. That's good.
Right, right. What are some of your plans for your setup, bro? What do you want to improve? What do you want to add?
My setup. I mean, if I just adjust everything in OBS, like you were saying, everything would look much better, like
Mm-hmm.
performance-wise. But as far as looks-wise, I don't know if there's anything I can add. I mean, I add some photos here and there, but
Definitely some accent lights.
some more lights. Okay.
Yeah, more lights in the background. It's one of
Lighting.
those film things. You should even study that a little bit. So study light positions in film. What looks more attractive? So like right now, I just have the setup because I'm still like figuring stuff where I want to put it in my desk setup. But
Mhm.
like in the back, I would have more lights over here, a one light right here, but this one stopped working for some reason. Over here, some more lights make it, and then probably even zoom in the camera a little bit more. But I don't know how to do that yet.
Mhm. So like a ring light?
Well, I have this big softbox light. It's a LED square, and I just put a softbox over it. It's kind of like the one right here. This one right here and that one
Yeah.
right there. It's one of those, and I just put it over here. Usually use it for my podcast, but
Mhm.
for right now, since I just need those lights over there, I can use this one here.
Mhm.
Eventually, I'll get like a cool desk light. There's this one brand called it starts with a G. It starts with a G. Godox. It's a
Mhm.
Godox light, and it's made for gamers. And basically, it's a magnetic control that you can take off the back of the camera, and you
Mhm.
control the light like while you're sitting, right there, and it's mounted to your desk. You
Yeah.
can change the brightness and the color balance of it, or the temperature balance. No, color balance.
Mhm.
Yeah. White balance.
Yeah, because the one on me right now, it's more like it's a room light, but I think it's more yellow. It's not white.
But it looks nice. It looks nice and soft lighting.
Okay, that's good.
Mine could be a little bit. I look a little white,
Mhm.
but it already looks pretty yellow over there. I'm not gonna mess with it before I mess it up. That and I'm already here, so it's like I can live with it. How long do you think this will take to get through, bro?
The
No rush at
interview,
all, by the way. It's just I'm
uh,
wondering what do you think?
the interview itself would probably be around 20 minutes,
For sure. Sounds good.
maybe a little longer, but
Sounds
somewhere
good.
around there. Yeah,
Should be fun. Should be interesting.
yeah, it should be really fun.
I'm gonna try to get all the words as best as I can,
Mhm.
but there's gonna be some words that I'm just gonna fucking forget. I just feel it. I feel like at least one.
It's all good.
My Spanish, man. When you live in America and your parents start speaking more English and Spanish too,
Mhm.
you start going crazy. But I started learning Spanish as my first language.
Yeah, I learned Russian as my first language, but then when I went to school, I think the teachers were kind of telling me like to not speak Russian and speak English. So then at home we started speaking English, and my Russian went away. I can still
Uh,
understand all of it, and I can speak maybe like the basics, basically.
okay. So like if Habib were to just come and talk to you, you would understand everything he says.
Yeah, I would understand everything.
Nice. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
You should start practicing a little bit more.
Oh yeah, I'm practicing. I have some Russian friends at school, so I'm practicing talking.
Nice. Do they speak Russian too?
Hmm?
Do they speak Russian too?
Yeah.
Do they speak more than you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have some friends who came from Kazakhstan
Oh shit.
and Ukraine,
Oh,
like
nice.
within the last couple of years. Like they just moved here.
Uh-huh.
So they know it very well.
So they're over here just teaching you, tutoring you on Russian.
Yeah.
That's freaking cool. My
Mhm.
friend Okeke, I don't know if you've seen him. He's been on my podcast before.
Mhm.
He comes over and because we speak Spanish here,
Mhm.
sometimes he'll be speaking some Spanish with us too, trying to keep up. And then the other day, it was like 2 in the morning because he works as a security guard.
Mhm.
Like just we need you over here. Come secure this place. Make sure everything goes okay, like an event or something. Is that all right?
Mhm.
And that he went to this food truck and he ordered some tacos in just Spanish. And he recorded the video and sent it over to me. He's like, dude, I'm over here fucking learning. And I'm like, yeah, dog.
Uh-huh.
Learn some Spanish. But I gotta practice a lot more too.
Yeah.
Like I don't think my Spanish is bad per se. I just think that it needs some polishing up.
Mhm.
Looking at all the freaking pictures on your wall, yeah, a lot. Is that Josh Emmett over there in the top?
Yeah, over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Josh Emmett. He took a picture
Woo!
with me.
That's for next month, bro.
Uh-huh.
Bro, no, the UFC is just getting us good. They're giving us some good events.
Oh yeah. This year we just got so much fight announcements. I also heard
Right.
rumored Umar Nurmagomedov versus Sean O'Malley for the interim title. Does not make sense, but rumored.
That's gonna be Sean O'Malley versus Nurmagomedov, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's an easy win for Nurmagomedov. I mean, I don't know. Sean O'Malley has amazing striking, but
I don't know about it once he goes down to the floor.
yeah,
I mean, he got up from Peter like every single time, basically.
yeah. But Peter's also a boxer, you know.
Yeah. He says he's been practicing a lot in his jiu-jitsu and his ground game too.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
I mean, I believe it, but like,
Not like these guys. These guys have
yeah,
been doing it
exactly.
for years and years.
Yeah, I was watching a video clip between Ryan Garcia and Dylan Dennis, and you know, Dylan Dennis is kind of, you
I'm
know,
over Dylan Dennis,
yeah,
bro.
his reputation has diminished, but the point still stands. It's like they were both talking about fighting each other, and this was quite a long time ago. But Ryan Garcia, so anyway, so Dylan Dennis was like, "Let's fight MMA. I'll take you down and submit you really quick." He's like, and then Ryan Garcia is like, "Oh, you just gave me your game plan. Now I know you're gonna take me down. Now it's like an easy win," and it's like that kind of makes no sense because you can drill stuffing takedowns for the next 4 months nonstop, 24 hours every day. But these guys have been learning how to take down all their life, you know, like 20 years. So
There's no way you're gonna catch up that fast.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna out wrestle Khabib.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I don't think so. Who do you think would be somebody that could out wrestle Khabib?
I don't think anybody could out wrestle him, but I think like the skill set. I've always kind of had this idea: if we combine fighters,
Uh-huh.
a low Michael Chandler stance with the power and the footwork of Dominic Cruz might be able to steer Habib's mechanisms. I don't
I
know. I just have a
I
feeling.
don't think Khabib would even allow them to do footwork, dude. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Khabib just takes away your feet.
Mhm.
And you've seen him like literally trap your legs. He's just
Yeah, yeah,
against
yeah.
Connor. Remember?
Mhm. Yeah, mermaid.
Yeah, the mermaid. And once he does
But
that, you're vulnerable to everything.
mhm. Let's say Ilya Taporia was a little bit bigger. I feel
Okay.
like he could maybe. I mean, I don't think anybody beats him, but Ilya Taporia has definitely got some style to beat these heavy grapplers. We saw what he did to Ryan Hall. We saw what he did to Bryce Mitchell. So Ilya
Bryce Mitchell was
Taporia,
not expecting that whatsoever, bro.
yeah.
We need to get him and Patty though.
Oh yeah.
They were
That's
already starting it up. He was smart about it. He was being annoying, but
mhm.
he was playing smart. He's like, hey, Patty's the money fight. I gotta make my way over there.
That was so funny when that video clip when Patty threw hand sanitizer at his whole team. Like it was one Patty and like 5, 7 of them. That was so funny.
But from that last fight that Patty gave us, we right away I say Ilya takes it. Just from their last fight.
Mhm.
From what
Yeah,
Ilya showed and what Patty showed.
for sure. It's questionable for sure.
I don't know how they gave him that fight, bro. What do you think?
I think it was a really close fight. I would probably have to watch it back again,
Because I watched
yeah,
it
I'm not
back.
sure.
I watched it back just to make sure, and I'm like, nah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jared. I think Jared Gordon won that fight.
Mhm.
I could see how it could be close, but that last
But you know, like
round,
points. Oh
yeah,
yeah, last round. I remember that. I think Jared won the last round.
yeah, because he was just in
It's just cage
control.
control. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Usman.
yeah, and then at the very end, Patty switched up like
Mhm.
last 30 seconds or something,
Mhm.
and I guess that made him win the round. I don't get
Yeah.
it, but he's like, well, what did he do when he took me down?
Mhm.
What did you do when you were down? You were down.
Mhm.
You were in the losing position.
Another fight that I gotta rewatch though is
Mhm.
that Sean O'Malley versus Peter Yan fight because a lot of people are saying,
Nope, Sean O'Malley won that one, bro. I
uh,
rewatched it too.
"You rewatched it?"
Yep. The strikes thrown, the damage done, every single takedown, he just got back up.
Mhm.
If you look at like how many hits Sean was hitting him with, he
Mhm.
was hitting him with literally almost every single shot.
Mhm.
He was just out striking him. I think I would have gave it to Sean O'Malley for sure.
Yeah, because I like live. I think I only watched a round and a half or two, just because my stream was lagging. I was
Yeah,
trying to watch it, but it kept lagging. But so I couldn't see the whole thing.
I
But
get
from
you
what I did see, it looked like Peter Yan was winning only because of the takedowns.
because of the takedowns. It looked like
So
he
I
was
would,
winning.
yeah, I would like to see the whole thing because I didn't get the whole picture.
Yeah, no, you definitely should, because you'll probably change your mind right afterwards. He
Mhm.
looked like he was winning because of those takedowns, because he was on top. But in reality, everything that happened before and after those takedowns counts as a lot more than just the takedown itself.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, it's a difference between watching a fight and actually trying to judge a fight. When you're like looking for points and looking to judge it in your own way, I think you come up with a better perspective on the fight.
Yeah.
Because when you're watching, you're like, oh,
Mhm.
oh, bro, I can't wait for Saturday. I swear, I'm so excited. First
Yeah, I'm
event,
excited too.
first big event at least, main event.
Mhm.
That's gonna be good. I didn't watch the last one. I had to go to the club. I don't want to go to the club. I wanted to watch the fights. Yeah, but I heard that Sean Strickland won. No,
Yeah, he won.
I don't know how that fight went either though.
I Yeah, I think I watched like one round of that fight.
I didn't watch anything in that fight. I think that's like the first one I've actually missed
Mhm.
completely. Dang, that's fucking crazy. I'm a dishonor. I started the year off weak. No, but then again, the UFC. So started the UFC. We had some people that were supposed to be on that card that just it didn't fall through. And speaking of not falling through, Francis Ngannou's out. That's new.
That's crazy.
It's
I mean,
unfortunate.
it really is.
I
It's
would have
very
loved
interesting.
to see John Jones versus Francis Ngannou.
I would have loved to see that too. I think Francis could 100% put his lights out.
That's the thing.
Mhm.
100% Francis Ngannou can put his lights out. It's just It's skill versus power. That's what I'm thinking. And
Yeah.
here we're having Cyril Gane, who's just he's more technical than some of these other heavyweights.
Mhm.
A lot of these I just made a video on it. I think I just posted it today. What's it called? In the morning before I left to work.
Mhm.
I said that John Jones is more of a technician, and most of these heavyweights are just relying on that one punch, that knockout power, that explosive. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like John Jones knows how to make you play his game. He's a very scary opponent for sure.
Yeah. I would have liked to see. I want to see John Jones versus some of these new guys though. Yuri,
In a light
Glover,
heavyweight or heavyweight.
yeah, like light heavyweight, because when he left the division,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't know if he was top dog anymore. Some of these guys, like he was having a hard time beating Reyes, and then like look what happened to Reyes after.
Oh yeah, no. After that, Reyes never came back from that, huh?
Yeah, I feel like
He got knocked out 3 times right after that
that
fight.
was crazy. I was shocked. I was like, how did this
And
guy go from beating John Jones to this?
yes, exactly. Because I thought that he won that fight too. I
Mhm.
was like, all right, well, I guess it was pretty close. But I remember watching it a while ago. Probably need to rewatch it too. But I was like, dang, no, I think Dominic might have won that fight.
Mhm.
But after that, knockout, knockout, and then this very last one, he got knocked out like nothing.
Oh
It's just
yeah,
that
that
chin,
was yeah.
glass chin? Question mark.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong there.
He was hard sparring with Sean Strickland. You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Come on, give me everything. Come on,
Mhm.
forget Sean, man.
Sean is so funny. Sean would get the best clips for an interview.
For real. What's it called? Tony was posting. I think he posted on his story yesterday. Tony Cortez. He posted on a story. He's like,
Mhm.
something about being shadow banned. I'm like, nah, bro, just keep posting.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, just keep posting, like
I
literally all day long.
yeah, I tried going live with him, and Instagram won't let him go live.
Why not?
I'm not sure. Like they have like
Oh,
restrictions on his account.
that okay. That part I get, but that's not shadow ban. Shadow ban means like you're not even getting shown at all to anybody. Only like to a
Mhm.
certain group. But that happens after like restrictions on your account. Like if you post something that someone reports, you post something that violates the community guidelines.
Mhm.
First of all, I've seen worse on Instagram,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I hate when they start implementing those rules, or like TikTok with the new copyright rule. Like what? Now
Like
you can't
you
can't
can't
put music.
really.
There's some songs that you just can't put on. If it's copyrighted music and it's not allowed on TikTok, if it's your own original sound,
Mm.
original, but you just put it in your video, they'll take it down. They took down like 3 of my
Mm.
videos.
Yeah, I mean, I know TikTok's got a major issue with like banning accounts, and I feel like
TikTok's got a major issue in general.
yeah, and the problem is it's becoming the norm. Like in every single person's bio, it's like, oh, banned at 800K or whatever. Like that's
Yeah.
not normal. They need to
Yeah.
fix that for sure.
Because now they just got to start all over. They're going to lose people using TikTok. And they are. Like, everyone's going over to Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts.
Oh yeah, YouTube Shorts. I heard like something in the algorithm, like they're making it like way better for they're making it way better for the person who's posting. They're attracting way more views.
No, that and they said that they're going to start monetizing Shorts. So you instead of
Mhm.
just getting money from like videos, you could also get money from Shorts later on too, which
Mhm.
is kind of an incentive for people to switch over from these like mainstream platforms like TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna start live streaming on YouTube soon too.
Mm-hmm,
Probably.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You're gonna grow a lot faster, I think, live streaming over on YouTube. That and a lot of people have been having a lot of problems with Twitch.
Mhm.
Twitch is just banning a crap ton of people too.
Mhm.
I don't know, but yeah, definitely YouTube's gonna be the way. Either that or what's that new one? Rumble.
Rumble, yeah.
That one's new. I haven't heard much of it though.
Mhm.
Not quite educated on it.
I mean, I think one of the good things about Rumble is that, like, for YouTube, I think you have to have 4,000 watch hours plus 1,000 subscribers to start monetizing your video. But on
Yeah.
Rumble, I believe that you can just right off the bat monetize your videos.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a huge number, but like if you actually like do it, if you actually post YouTube videos, like at least just say like twice, 3 times a week,
Mhm.
and you'll get that growth right away.
Mhm.
It's just that's the hardest part of just the consistency part of
Consistency.
it. Yeah, because I've been on YouTube for like the longest, but if you take a break, it messes up everything.
Mhm.
You know, I've had my podcast up for about a year or two now on
Mhm.
YouTube, and it's gained like 300 followers or 300 subscribers from just like one TikTok or one short. But
Mhm.
like you still see the growth coming exponentially if I like really keep on it, and you see like every single like week I'm posting,
Mhm.
the numbers do go up higher.
Yeah.
And also the people you bring on. Like if
Mhm.
they're just out here and they're just saying some shit,
Mhm.
like people take attention to it so fast.
Mhm.
And that's what my friend Braden, he's a wrestler. He trains with Sean Strickland on the wrestling.
Mhm.
He just said a whole bunch of stuff that people may not agree with, and he's just very out there. He doesn't care what people think, so he's
Yeah.
just gonna say it, and people are like, "What? No, this and that, this and that." And you're
Mhm.
like, he's like, "I don't care." 285,000 views. Thank you.
285,000. Damn.
One thing that I want to stop implementing into my videos is having a whole bunch of captions on the bottom, because people are starting to think that just by having captions in the video after every single word that I'm saying is a good video. And I'm like, well, yeah, because you're reading the video, you're not even watching it.
Mhm.
Now, I want hopefully people, I don't think so, but hopefully people start implementing that too, trying to get the delivery out more than the shorts or more than the captions.
So you're saying less captions?
I'm not saying that it's good. It might take
Mhm.
a toll on my accounts because it is not keeping people's attention span. Because
Mhm.
people's attention. Think about this for a second. I was looking it up. A goldfish has a bigger attention span than a human.
Mhm.
A human has an attention span of 8.25 seconds. A
Mhm.
goldfish has an attention span of 9.
Mhm.
That's crazy. Our attention span has gone down by I think 25% in the past couple of years. And that's because of the
Mhm.
short term.
Stimulation. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like if it's it if having captions on a video makes a good video or it keeps people's attention, then you're not making the video right. If
Mhm.
you're relying on the captions,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
instead just focus on delivering it to it, trying to say it to the audience as much and as clearly as possible,
Mhm.
rather than leaving up to like little freaking words that are popping pom, 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 pom,
Mhm.
after every word you say.
Yeah. But I
Because
mean, it's so engaging though.
yeah, yeah, very engaging.
Mhm.
But then again, so are like camera movements, so are like saying things in a higher or a lower tone.
Mhm.
There's a whole bunch of different ways to deliver videos, but I feel like the captions is just like a cheaper way now. Because people don't even freaking type them out. They just leave it to like a generator and make all the words come out wrong.
Yeah, I did that once.
Yeah, like even if I put like the auto captions, I still go through and like make sure to edit if anything is wrong.
Yeah, I learned to do that. I posted the clip and like the ending said something stupid. So like,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then this is the whole video, and they're like, "Huh?
Yeah. It was literally it was the last second. Everything was really good. And then the last second of the video was something really dumb.
What's it called?" I remember my friend Okeke told me one time. He was like, "Oh, because misspelled something like 5 times in a video." And I was like, "Bro, you're misspelling some words in your captions." He's like, "Nah,
Mhm.
bro, I did that on purpose." It's like, "What?"
So people can like watch back or something?
Something like that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah.
people can go to the comments, "Hey, you misspelled this."
Exactly. Yeah.
And I'm like I get it, but at the same time, like I'd rather want to like have it nice
Yeah.
and
But
like correct.
I've seen people do that on TikTok before. Like they say something that's like incorrect, obviously, and then you go to the comments and I've seen people use that strategy before.
Yeah. It had like it works, but I don't like
But
it.
it's interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's very really
I
is
wouldn't do it
interesting
either.
what people can accept now. 4 minutes. Dang, we've been talking for 33 minutes already.
It's gonna make some good clips.
For sure, yeah, we got a whole bunch of content right here.
Yeah. But I don't know where she is. She hasn't read the messages. Says active 34 minutes ago. I
Huh.
sent her more texts, but she hasn't said anything.
Hmm. Interesting. What's it called? The UFC just started incorporating the slap competition. What do you think about that, bro?
I think it's pretty interesting. I man, don't have that much too much opinions on it, to be honest with you. I'm not
It's
sure that.
it's
Yeah.
just crazy. That's the only
Yeah.
way I can put it. And I use that word a lot. But no, this
Mhm.
shit is crazy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Do you see that guy's face just all messed up on the
Swelled up,
side?
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
And
then
to
that
leave
girl with the
somebody's face
mohawk
like that.
yesterday.
Uh-huh. I
Got
think a
like
clip was just coming up right now. It was just about to play on Instagram. Let me see that real quick. I opened Instagram and it was just right there. Let me see this. Knocked her ass out.
yeah, with a slap. And she's like she got up and then she fell again with a
Oh,
slap.
oh, oh. She did a forward roll. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. They're just watching her tumble around.
I know. That's the craziest part.
No, bro, this competition is freaking dangerous. But they do it, I guess. It's just not for the faint of heart.
Mhm.
Like, I don't think it's something that catches my interest. Just watching people like voluntarily getting hurt.
Yeah.
You know, just
there's no
taking a huge
defense.
hit like that. Yeah, I think that's something that I do acknowledge a lot in the UFC. I think that's something that separates it big time from, because
Mhm.
you know there's some people that just start thinking, oh, you like it because it's violent. I'm like, that's violent. This isn't.
Yeah.
You know, there's defense in it. There's attacking. It's a whole art, martial arts.
Yeah.
But this right here, ooh, I would never do that. Never volunteer.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
Do you remember when Logan Paul was practicing or getting prepared for a slapping competition against like the best guy in the world?
Yeah, and then I don't know if it was staged or not, he knocked him out, right? With a
No, no,
slap.
no, no, no. He had never like slapped somebody like that before, so he did it after like training for a little bit,
Mhm.
and he didn't like that feeling of just like completely hitting somebody like that.
Yeah.
So that was one thing. But then afterwards, he was like, I just saw what could happen if you get hit that hard without defending yourself.
Mhm.
And I'm about to voluntarily go against the best guy who does this slapping competition in the entire world.
Mhm.
I don't think I want to die.
Yeah.
It's just a risk that you shouldn't take. It's just playing smart,
Yeah,
I
I
think.
agree.
So he pulled out of that. He's like, "That's canceled. I'm not doing that." Hey, but now he's making a lot more money in these other businesses that he's working on.
Logan Paul?
Logan Paul, yeah, they play something. They play a lot of things smart, and even if they mess up, they still know how to come back for it by playing it smart.
Mhm.
Jake Paul, his brother, freaking PFL, even that.
Yeah, Jake Paul's doing great.
Both
He's
of
doing
them are.
good.
Both of them are. The Paul brothers know exactly what they're doing at all
Yeah.
times. They know how, and they have the best teams in the world, the best connections.
Mhm.
So it's like even if they're in a little tight spot, they're really not. They've got 400 other people that can help them out,
Mhm.
and like leaders of the world,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
biggest influencers. Imagine having Gary V as your connection.
Mhm.
Dana White. Oh, it just ended. Oops. Well, um, I'll just wait for another email. That's funny.